my name is Portia Clark, and I will be speaking on the truth behind creationism. Have you ever thought about what is the difference between evolution and creationism? What do those two words really mean when it comes to how the earth and humans came to existence? Well, the truth behind it all is that creationism is no theory, it is the truth. There are many witnesses and teachings that prove this to be true, and the only thing a person has to do is believe in it. No one can truly prove that evolution really occurred. All they can do is take what they have researched and come up with a conclusion from it. My purpose of this speech is to persuade my audience that creationism is the truth and what people should believe in over the theory of evolution. Trying to compare evolution to creationism has caused issues, but as long as the believer has faith, then they do not have to worry about what they're being taught because they know what is true and going to live by that. Creationism is what some Christians call believing that God created the earth and humans that walk on the earth. In the Bible, the book of Genesis shares how the earth began and how the first man and woman were formed. God created the earth in 6 days and rested on the seventh. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, Genesis 1:1. Within the first day, God created light and darkness on earth, which was without form or void, and called it good. Evolution doesn't even speak on how long it took for the earth to come into existence. It just speaks of a big boom that out of nowhere created the earth. It clearly states that evolution is a theory, so there's no need to believe that it actually happened. There is nothing in the Bible that is false because it was told by prophets who were given a vision and or heard from God themselves back in the biblical days what needed to be said in the Bible. In the first chapter of Genesis, it breaks down what was done in the first 6 days of creation. The truth is what the people live by, and a theory is something that is thought of and concluded through research. According to Doug Batchelor, it doesn't matter if the whole world believes in the theory of evolution. The Bible is our standard of truth. Besides, evolution is totally incompatible with biblical Christianity. This sums up the position that evolution is no more than a theory, and the Bible speaks of the truth. The Bible would not be taught in hundreds of different churches and denominations if it was telling a lie. Evolution was discovered by a man like us. If he could do research and come up with a theory of evolution, then any one of us could have, out of nowhere, after spending years in the islands, conclude a theory of our own. But it doesn't make it true. On the other hand, with creationism, no man could claim to have done what only God can do. No man can take soil and create a man, then take a rib of that man and create a woman. This is the only believable aspect of how humans came to be, and God created the animals and nature that grows and lives on earth. According to statistics, in 2004, 55% of all Americans believe that God created humans. 27% of all Americans believe humans evolved through a process guided by God. And 13% of all Americans believe that humans evolved not through a process by God. When it comes to teaching evolution versus creationism in schools, 65% of all Americans think that creation and evolution should be taught. And 37% of all Americans think that creation should be taught instead of evolution. This shows that more Americans believe that creationism over evolution, and it could be fair to teach both creationism and evolution in the schools because both sides would be represented and the students would be better informed and not questioning their belief over what they're being taught in school. There was so much more to creation of earth than a big boom. God made the firmament, which became heaven, and divided the waters, which were under the firmament, to the water being above the firmament, then made dry land appear. The dry land he named earth, and the waters he gathered together he called seas, which he completed on the second day. God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass and trees, some bearing fruits." This was done on the third day. God said everything, and it came to be. "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heavens to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and seasons, and for days and years. And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heavens to give light on the earth." And it was so. God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. God set them in the firmament of the heavens to give light on the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. So the evening and the morning were the fourth day. Let the waters abound with the abundance of living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the face of the firmament of the heavens. So God created great sea creatures and every living thing that moves, with which the waters abounded according to their kind, and every winged bird according to its kind. God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters and seas, and let birds multiply on earth." So the evening and the morning were the fifth day. Let the earth bring forth the living creature according to its kind, cattle and creeping thing, and the beasts of the earth, each according to its kind. And it was so. And God made the beasts on the earth according to its kind, cattle according to its kind, and everything that creeps on the earth according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. Let us make man in our own image, according to our likeness. Let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, and over the cattle, over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created him. Male and female he created them. Then God blessed them, and God said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth and subdue it. Have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, and over every living thing that moves on the earth." I just read Genesis 1:15-28. All this goes into the fact that the earth was created in 6 days, and it was a process that was spoken into existence. I hope that out of what has been said this evening, everyone has been well informed about creationism and how evolution doesn't compare to what God has done in the beginning. As a call to action, I would like for my listeners to share what I have shared with everyone and be a witness for what God has created, and not what is claimed to have existed through evolution. Share or present that information by making it a comfortable setting so that they will take in the facts as seriously as possible. Thank you.